Hey guys, welcome to the Modern Dude Chat podcast. We're your hosts, Cody and Chuck. Stick around. We're diving into the digital world.
On this episode, it's kind of an unintentional return to sports. Talking football, basketball, wrestling, as well as shower stuff, beer, and music. So stick around. We're going to have some fun. This is a good one. With that, let's do it. What's good? This is another thrilling, captivating edition of Modern Dude Chat. Cody, it happened.
What happened?
All the good things finally happened.
The stars aligned, eh?
That sound you heard the other day was a collective of the heads being removed from their own asses in the Jones family at the Dallas Cowboys. The
Nice.
quarterback, our quarterback, my quarterback,
That's my quarterback.
Dakota Prescott,
Dakota Prescott.
has signed
Man,
with the Cowboys.
so happy for that guy.
Me too.
So happy for that guy. Like, there's nobody else more deserving of that than him.
I am such a big fan of his. Like,
Yeah.
not. And this isn't Cowboy. I mean, it's partially Cowboys homer.
Yeah.
But I was fully prepared for him to give the boys the bird,
Mm-hmm.
go somewhere else, and I was going to root just as hard for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm a fan of Dak, and I'm just happy the Cowboys decided to sign him.
Yeah.
Long overdue. Should have been done a long time ago, but it's fine.
I can't imagine anybody not being okay with that deal, even around the league, right? So, I mean, I think Dak has like a league-wide fan base.
I think he's good.
Yeah.
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 I think he's good as far as reputation goes.
Oh yeah.
But I'm happy he's ours.
Heck yeah.
I didn't want him to go anywhere, and yeah, I'm excited. I just
It
want to stay
happens.
healthy
It happened.
and rock. But yeah, Dak's football news is heating up. We're coming out of the cold weather. We're coming into spring, which is golf season, baseball season, NFL free agency, and the draft,
Yes.
NBA playoffs. It's all coming, and it seems like we're headed towards the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Which
the
is
biggest
fantastic.
the biggest news actually came out today that I got so excited about was the fact that Texas Rangers ballpark is opening 100% full capacity.
Yes.
With the exception of anybody that comes in has to wear a mask, which totally fine with that.
Which followed up the text I got on my way over here, which was,
Yep.
"Are we tailgating?"
That was going to be my question.
And I will say what I told him when I checked last week, because
Yeah.
I did look into it.
Yeah.
Tailgating was banned.
Oh no.
But
That doesn't mean we can't do it
that could have
elsewhere.
changed.
Yeah.
But I think same as like our technicality with the Six Flags parking lot.
Yeah.
I think it's banned in Ranger lots.
Okay.
Now I don't know.
Bummer. We might have to
what
move this
Six
to
Flags-
we might have to move this to somebody's backyard.
Yeah, I don't know how exactly it's going to work, but
Dang.
But yeah, I got to check back into the rules. Might
Okay.
change. I don't know.
That
But
was
yes.
that was my immediate thought when I saw that news today. I was like, "Oh boy, it's tailgate season."
Yeah, buddy. It's on. It's on.
Nice.
I don't know how the rest of the country or people feel about that. but
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Someone's got to do it first.
Right. I mean, Texas has been the one to do it first through all of this. So
Good and bad.
why not? Yeah, why not? We I imagine there's a lot to talk about there and unpack, but we're not going to get into that. But yeah, I mean, just in short, it's going to be interesting to see what happens over the course of the next few weeks
Oh,
with this full-blown like
I am ready. Like, if I can get my hands on some tickets, I'm not opening day necessarily, but I'm going first chance I get. I'm excited. I haven't been to the new ballpark.
Yeah.
I want to go. I want to see it. I want to see
Same.
a sporting event live.
Same.
And it seems like
Drink a cold
the
draft
Rangers
beer.
is going to be the first
Oh
crack
yeah.
at that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm pumped. That was exciting news as well.
Heck yeah.
It's a good week.
Heck yeah.
It's a good week.
Well, we got another good thing going for us, Chuck.
We're going to keep those good vibes rolling.
You know what that is? Bringing the good. I brought us something I think is going to be nice and refreshing because it is starting to warm up here in Texas a little bit. Spring is slowly moving in, feels like. Yeah, so I thought, why not grab a nice refreshing beer to kick this off? So what I brought is Manhattan Project Beer Company, which we've featured before.
Yes, our friends over at Manhattan Project.
Fans.
Fan of their work.
And in fact, we hope to get them on the podcast soon. The pandemic slowed all that down. Having guests on our podcast, period, slowed that down. But
we're working on it.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Manhattan Project. I mean, even when we first started and we didn't have any following at all, we actually one of our posts, these guys reached out to us, and I went back and forth with them a little bit.
Yeah.
Not in an aggressive way, just a fun way. They recommended some beers, like it was all good.
Yeah.
We're fans of their work, and I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard of this or seen it. So
well, I think this is fairly new because I couldn't find a whole lot. This beer's not even listed on their website as of right now. So, but I think it's this Leona, there's a few different variations of it out there. And this particular one that I picked up is Tiger's Blood. So it's a Berliner Weiss, 5.2% alcohol by volume. This is called Leona. Tiger's Blood from Manhattan Project Beer Company out of Dallas, Texas.
So, like, Tiger's Blood, I'm thinking, I don't know, I could be completely off base. I'm thinking like a fruity, citrus kind of flavor is what I'm hoping for.
And the Berliner Weiss style beer is more of like a refreshing, not necessarily a sour, but in the same family.
Okay. I'm excited then.
Close to.
Big fan of sours.
So
we need more sours on this.
Oh, dude, I got you.
On this. I don't think, have we done many sours?
We've done a few. Yeah.
I don't believe
this is this will be see, you see the sour scale down there at the bottom? It shows they actually have a sour scale. So it's about 25% on the sour scale. So like I said, it's in that family. I'm going to read the back here real quick. It says it pairs well with clams, beer picks, and chips. Leona, our Berliner Weiss, is a traditional German sour that is infinitely drinkable. The lemony lactic sourness lends itself well to a modern interpretation, the Tiger's Blood variation. Packed with coconut and fresh strawberries, it pours a deep pink that is almost too pretty to drink. Nice.
Who doesn't like a little pink?
Let's go. All right. So does that sound refreshing enough to you, Chuck?
Actually, coming off the golf course, which if you're watching YouTube, I'm in a polo and pants.
Chuck's shooting for PGA Tour 2025.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
2030.
I just want to show up and look decent. So I've enrolled myself. I have a golf instructor, a one-on-one golf instructor. So
nice.
I'm just ready to show up and not look like an idiot.
He's taking it serious, is what he's saying.
Yeah. Not full on pro, but I want to be competitive.
He wants to not lose all of his Modern Duchat golf balls, is what he's saying.
I don't want
I've
to
already
lose
lost one.
any more money to your child.
That too. Yeah. I like that.
I want to show up and take his lunch money literally.
You know what? He hasn't played a whole lot, so you might be able to take him.
Good.
We need to go play soon.
Well, me and Tanner already took him down in a scramble.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I want to beat him one-on-one, though.
Okay.
That's my goal.
I'm here for that. Let's do
it. I don't know if it's good or sad that your teenage son is the benchmark at which I want to set my golf level.
Hey, you got to start somewhere, right?
But yes, I am grooming myself to dominate high school kids. That's what I'm shooting for here.
There you go. So. Hey, we all start somewhere. All right, well, let's crack this bad boy open.
All right. Oh, I'm not ready.
Leona Tiger's Blood, Manhattan Project Beer Company out of Dallas, Texas. Cheers to Manhattan. And cheers to spring slowly creeping up on us.
Does this come in a 4 or 6-pack?
4-pack. And I'm not sure why. Because it's not high ABV.
I'm crushing these for days.
Yeah.
Like you.
Well, our friend Harry over there at AB is fully stocked, so I highly recommend you stop in.
You rambled on a little bit there. Like it didn't take me half a second to start drinking this when we cracked that.
Yeah.
You were running your mouth and I was drinking.
It's
but
good.
that's why I asked, because I would. These are good.
Oh my gosh.
These are real good.
Crushable. Wow. Hey, high five on this one, Manhattan.
Like, everyone knows what my summer beer is.
Yeah.
At this point.
Ooh, this is.
It's got a pink yellow flamingo can.
Yeah.
This is like there.
Oh, nice.
Like, just a little hint of sour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not like, if you don't like sour, you can still drink this.
It's not.
If you like sours, you're like, ooh, this is like a light sour.
It's not very tart at all. It's just like a little hint.
Dude.
And I think they nailed it on that sour scale too. That's pretty dead on. So
I'm like,
this is great.
I'm not blowing smoke or nothing. This is really good. Like, this might be, maybe it's because the weather's changing. I'm getting excited about warmer weather and shit like that.
Yeah. And it's a really good balance of the, like they said, the lemony.
But this is probably the best beer I've had in a while on here.
Yeah? Nice.
To me.
Nice.
To me.
It
It's like,
is.
it's everything like that I like.
Heck
It's
yeah.
light,
Lemony, strawberries.
fruity, citrusy, a little sour.
Yep. Crushable.
Yes. So it is like right up.
There
Checks
you go.
all the boxes for me. This is
All right.
delicious.
You heard it. Cheers, Manhattan Project
I'm
Beer
kind of upset
Company.
it's only in 4-packs, but I accept
That I don't really get. Because you usually see that with like high ABV
Do they sell?
beers.
Well, do they sell anything in 6-packs? Manhattan Project. Off the top of your head.
Good question. I know the Wise Monkeys come in a 4-pack,
So maybe they just.
but I don't recall the others. That's a very good
Maybe
question,
they also.
Chuck.
Maybe they just sell 4-packs of their stuff. Maybe it's one of their things. I don't know.
I like
I'm
it.
giving them the benefit of the doubt. I really don't care.
Yeah.
I was just wondering how many like packs I had to get to be satisfied. It sounds
Yeah.
like a lot.
Well, like I said, he's stocked up over there, so I highly encourage you to go over there and grab that.
This thing is
Nobody
lit.
else go over there. Chuck and I are going to buy them all.
You heard nothing.
Yeah. But yeah, Leona, Tiger's Blood. Very, very good.
How much will you accept for that last one?
If you can get your hands on it. You know what, Chuck? I'm such a nice guy. I might just give it to you.
Hell yeah.
Not to mention my wife steals your beers all the time, so I probably owe you one anyways.
That's true. It is funny that I do catch her sometimes.
Oh, man. Well, you know
Anyways.
what's next, right?
Yeah.
You know what's next. Chuck?
Strip club. No?
No? No. Not today.
Oh, it is a Wednesday.
I'm taking it back a little bit. Chuck, we used to jam out back in the day. Not so much anymore. But I find myself every now and then cranking it up a notch or two.
We didn't jam out to this. There was not a we in that.
I did. I'm sorry. You used to warm up to soccer to it, though. You did do that.
Yeah. But it was, but that's different.
Chevelle. I'm talking about Chevelle. I don't know if anybody that listens is aware of Chevelle, but
I honestly want to say I accidentally saw them in concert one time.
Really?
I'm not sure.
you know what? We may have.
Well, I don't think you went to this concert.
Maybe I didn't.
Because it was. I'm going to say it. Middle fingers up to everyone. It was a Nickelback concert.
Oh no!
And they had
Ooh.
3 bands open up in front of them.
Chevelle was one of them.
I want to say it was, and that was when
That sounds.
what's that band that's oh my gosh.
What does it start with?
And I don't have my phone. It's gonna kill me. It was like super hot, 2006.
2006. What would be your search terms right now in Google? I'll help you out.
Rock bands 2006.
Rock bands 2006.
I want to say it started with an A,
Okay.
but I could be wrong. And I'm trying to think of the song, and I can't.
Was this a like mainstream popular band?
Yeah, like they They had one song that everyone played the shit out of. And they came on real hot and fast with one song and then like disappeared into nothing.
Starts with an A.
I want to say it did. And it kills me I don't have my phone.
Yeah.
Do Nickelback 2006 tour.
Okay.
We're going sideways right now,
That's
but
all right.
I want to know what it is.
We got to figure this out.
Yeah, Nickelback 2006 tour. It'll tell you who was on there. You can even put Dallas if it helps narrow it down.
Yeah, let's do that.
It was 4 bands. Nickelback was the headliner, and that was right when the Photograph CD came out. Look at this photograph.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Here it is.
Does it list who all played?
It was Lifehouse.
No.
No? Well, Lifehouse played with them.
Okay, who else was it?
You sure Lifehouse isn't the band you're talking about?
Give me,
because that was a very popular song.
let me see your phone. You do your music, and I'll look it up while you're operating.
Okay.
Give me that crap fruit product.
Well, I need my phone back so I can play the music. But I'll talk about this
Why
real
is
quick.
it not through your phone? I mean, your...
Well, because I got the
okay.
the Dilly Wop up here. So yeah, Chevelle came out with a new album, 2021. It's called Neuratius or Neuratius or Neuratius. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it's an abbreviation for. This is interesting, and I haven't read into it, but nothing is real, and this is all a simulation. Or this is a simulation. That's the name of their album. Brand new Chevelle. Again, it's Neuratias. Nothing is real, and this is a simulation, Chuck.
Okay.
So, obviously, they are very opinionated in regards to what's going on in the world today. And
are you stalling for me?
Kind of, not really, okay. But so I've listened to the album all the way through. I love it. It's Chevelle. Energy. I'm a huge Chevelle fan, and like I said, if you guys have ever listened to Chevelle, it was one of those, like early 2000s rock bands that we would just jam out to.
No, just you.
Me and my other friends would jam out to.
Like, this isn't even going to be worth it when I'm done looking this up.
Dude, but when you mentioned that, Lifehouse had that one-hit wonder.
There was 4, and it might have been like Lifehouse might have been the other one.
Yeah.
Who was this? Nope, that's close. I can tell you that... I'm close. Next page. I got it.
I'm curious.
There's a concertarchives.org.
Oh, really?
You can look up...
That's awesome.
Every concert
like
of
concert
anybody.
Posters and all that too, I'm sure.
I don't know. I'm going to click and find out.
That would be cool.
I
think I've come across something like that before. Yeah, you guys go check out Chevelle. New album. If you're a fan of Chevelle, if you haven't already checked it out.
They're not even on here.
Go check it out. Again, Neuratias? I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's abbreviated for Nothing is Real, and this is a simulation. And Chuck, I wanted to save this for our future conspiracy theory alien talk that we plan on doing here in the next few weeks. I thought this would be fitting for that, but I just couldn't wait. New album came out, and it's really good. So you guys go check it out. I'll play a tune here in a second. Actually, I might be able to do it in the background while you're doing that.
No, it didn't start with A. I got it. You can have it back.
Is it Lifehouse?
No. The bands that were at the concert were Nickelback headlined. Chevelle was under.
No way.
Hoobastank was the third.
Oh, snap.
But the one I was talking about was Hinder.
Hinder, okay. Yeah. Hinder. Dude, that's...
Do you remember their song?
That's a great... Yeah, oh yeah. That's a great lineup.
It's like My Girlfriend's in the Next Room and some shit.
That's a great lineup, especially Chevelle, Hoobastank. I would have gone simply for those two bands.
Well,
but I remember Hinder. That's so funny. But yeah, Chevelle. It's...
I just remember that concert because it was like a month after I moved to College Station, and we drove back up just to watch the concert and go back to College Station every day.
Nice.
Because it was like on a Thursday or something. Is it the old Smirnoff Center?
Oh yeah, okay.
It was Smirnoff back then.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is now.
Dos Equis Pavilion, I think,
Okay.
or something different. Who knows? But yeah. Anyways, you guys go check it out if you like Chevelle. The good thing about it is they sound like the old classic Chevelle. Their sound hasn't changed, so.
Which is what we all love.
What's up?
Just kidding. I said which we all love. Just being sarcastic. Sarcasm.
A few sarcasm. A few songs to check out. Mars, Simula, Self-Destructor is what we're listening to now. Pistol Star, Peach, and Remember When are a few of my favorites off the album. So, anyways, you guys go check it out. Chevelle.
Is this what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah. You know, Chuck, it's good. It's something good that you can listen to get ready to go, mow the yard, because that's going to be something.
Because nothing gets. I want nothing more to get my adrenaline pumping when I'm going to mow the yard.
Right. Well, I do.
I guess
all
you
right.
need extra motivation to get out there, get those legs working.
I do. There's a lot of yard to mow. In fact, I'm going to go buy a new lawnmower that is one of those self-propelled. I had the same push lawnmower for, I'm not kidding, at least 8 years.
Not self-propelled?
Not
You're
self-propelled.
An
and
you
it's one of those.
Moron.
It's one of the cheap,
Well, yeah, if it's not self-propelled, pretty much.
Bottom of the barrel, but it has lasted that long, and I have used it for the past 8 years.
Jesus.
Stupid, I know. Anyways, I told myself yesterday, in fact, I'm going to go buy a self-propelled mower. I'm done.
While you're buying stuff, not you in particular, but if you're going to buy stuff, just because the weather's changing, it's warming up, doesn't mean you don't need to take care of yourself. Yeah, pools don't count as showers, FYI. But if you like to and you want to, maintain that beard and keep it looking fresh with Beard Supply.
Absolutely.
Go get all the good stuff: oils, soap.
Soap is probably most important this time of year, because you get hot and sweaty, and you need nothing else other than the Beard Supply beard soap to keep your facial hair nice and clean and soft. We actually have a re-release coming up soon. I think I mentioned this last week on the episode, but we've got a re-release. I'm not going to disclose, but
he almost did.
I almost did.
He
Yeah,
almost leaked it.
But you guys stay tuned in for that, and then we also still have that giveaway coming up. So stay tuned. Go check out beardsupply.com for all your beard product needs.
And Beard Supply on Insta, I guess, for the. I'm assuming the giveaway is going to be on
Yes.
Instagram.
The best way to stay in tune with that is to go subscribe to our newsletter online at beardsupply.com. Okay. You get first notification that way via email on the giveaway and the re-release that we're getting ready to do. So, beardsupply.com, go check it out. Beard care for a wild life.
Let's talk about the weekend, and I don't mean the singer. What'd you do? Anything?
That was Super Bowl. Yeah, we had a nice little weekend.
Nice little Saturday.
I'll go through this quick. My daughter started soccer season back up, so her first game was Saturday. And it just so happened to be my birthday last week, at tail end of last week. So
welcome. We're halfway dead.
We yeah. I was making a joke, I'm just not going to say the numbers 3 and 5 together, but that is my age. I don't know.
We're about to start buying sports cars.
So stupid. Yeah.
I had a breakdown at 30 and bought a motorcycle.
Early.
So now I'm about to start my real
midlife crisis. Yeah, my wife did make a joke about that.
When's normal?
I don't know. I always thought it was like 40, but maybe not.
I guess life expectancy's gone up, so I guess it has pushed that back a little bit.
But yeah, so my whole family came out. Most of them. They went to the soccer game, and then we went out to eat. To a nice little patio burger joint where the kids could run around and play outside. So We did that, Chuck, and then Sunday, took my son. He wanted to go thrift store shopping. So
Okay.
that's a thing right now, I guess, with his age group.
To
And
buy clothes.
I remember, yeah, I remember.
It's picking up old '90s clothes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
We had some luck. He picked up 3 articles of clothing for under $15. So I thought
Nice.
that was a win. But yeah, just him and I. Sunday went thrift store shopping. He wanted to, pick up some old threads. So
Nice.
that was interesting. Chuck, I discovered something that I didn't even think about, but we went to multiple locations, and there is golf clubs galore sitting in these thrift stores.
Really?
And I almost bought an entire set.
Oh, nice.
And I just didn't do
What
it.
kind were they, do you know?
Well, that's the thing. They're hand-me-down
Right.
golf clubs. There's nothing special about them. So that's why I didn't do it. But I might go back and pick up a few.
Okay, speaking of which, I saw this on Twitter.
And golf
Just
bags. There's
random
plenty of golf bags.
Thrift store made me think of it. A dude, I don't know if it was like Goodwill or a thrift store.
Yeah.
But it was circulating on Twitter the other day, and it made me, they found a suit jacket.
Oh, yeah.
And it happened to be a custom Vince McMahon jacket that he wore on television.
No
Or a
way.
pay-per-view or something.
Holy crap.
It had his name stitched in it, and
Dang.
where it was reserved for him, but some dude just found it for $20 in a thrift store somewhere.
Where was this?
I don't know where it was, but
Wow.
it was on Twitter.
That's awesome.
And speaking of which, can I tell you where you weren't on Sunday?
What's that?
You weren't at Top Rail Cowboy Church
I
watching
know.
the Christian Wrestling Federation throw down live. 'Cause
I know. On the way back from thrift store shopping, I was like, oh, crap. Totally forgot about the wrestling thing.
It was fun.
I asked Connor, I was like, hey, would you have been interested in this? And he was like, nah. I think he's too old. And then I got 3 girls. So I was like, yeah, yeah.
Well, I took my girls, and they absolutely
Did they?
didn't care for it.
Thank goodness.
My oldest was kind of into it,
Yeah.
but then lost interest pretty quick. And my youngest, I think she was Gigi is my stepmom.
Yeah.
Pretty much, she doesn't care what she's doing as long as she gets to do it with Gigi. So she was interested because she was with Gigi.
Yeah.
But we took all the kids. We had almost. I mean, I think there was 200, 300 people.
I did
there.
fail to mention. So we had 2 of our my niece and nephew over this weekend. The entire weekend we kept them, and one's a boy about he's 6-ish, no 7, and totally slipped my mind. Of course, they didn't have spring break this week, so he went back Sunday evening, but totally should have taken him to that. And then also my other nephews that we hung out with Saturday prior to, they would have loved it. And I totally just
Can I tell you what happened? I don't even think I know some of my family listens to this podcast. And I didn't tell them this part of it, except I don't even think. No, my dad was standing there.
Yeah.
So and it was a big hit at a cowboy church wrestling. It was fun.
Yeah.
A lot of people showed up. Like I said, I think we had 200-300 people, kids included.
And
there.
at this cowboy church, you guys have an actual arena.
Yeah,
right?
there's a horse arena, dirt
And
arena, and that's where they set it up.
They set the ring up
in the arena,
which is freaking awesome.
and we had chairs all out in there. And then, so afterwards, I had my dad. Part of why I love wrestling is because I grew up on it. My dad took me to the Sportatorium. If you're old enough to even know or remember, Sportatorium. The Sportatorium was a world famous wrestling venue in Dallas.
Nice.
And it closed down in the early 90s, but
okay.
Dad took me to see that. We watched it all on TV, Hulk Hogan, all that stuff. I mean, Sportatorium, we're talking, that's the Von Erichs.
Okay.
The Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker started working out of there first.
Nice.
But anyway, so I've been growing up on it. Anyway, so it was fun. All the old timers up there, the old guys, they loved it. The kids, a lot of especially the boy kids, they liked it.
Yeah.
But so I told my dad about it.
Yeah.
And when I mentioned before on the podcast,
right.
I talked to the guys there that run it, like, hey, because they're very friendly and they're talking to everyone after the show.
Right.
You can talk to wrestlers or whatever.
Right.
And I was telling them, hey, my dad's got a cowboy church. He couldn't make it tonight, but this is pretty cool. I'm gonna get him out here.
Yeah.
He'd be into it. Anyway, my dad contacted them. They ended up working out a deal, and they went to our church, Cowboy Church.
That's awesome.
And I guess my dad had told other people in the church that it was pretty much my idea, because I had people walking up to me while I was out there. It was like, this was a great idea.
That's
like,
awesome.
way to tell your dad. And I was like, all right. So I was telling my dad bye or whatever. He said, what did you talk to? And I can't remember the guy's name. And I said, no. The guy I talked to isn't here tonight. Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, that guy couldn't make it. And I said, well, I'll go say hi to this. Because he told them that my son's the one who told me about y'all to do this. And so I was like, I'll go meet. And the guy that really owns it and runs it is a wrestler and owns it. So he wrestled.
Nice.
Anyway, I went up to him. And my dad took it. He's like, hey, this is my son. This who, told me about it, blah, blah, blah. And I started chatting with those guys. And they goes, legit, serious conversation.
Yeah.
He looked at me and said, I just want to know why you're not wrestling for us.
No way.
And I said, and I thought it was a joke. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, I wish that'd be cool or whatever. He goes,
snap.
Dude, we can do training every week. You
no
show
way.
Up Monday and Tuesday nights. All you got to do is want to help out and love Jesus, and that's it.
Oh, my gosh. Did you sprout wings and just, fly around
and I was
arena?
like, I might take you up on that. He's like, no, we're serious.
That's awesome.
If you're serious and you want to train, show up every week out there with us, and we'll do it. And
oh my God, do it, Chuck!
I was like, okay, I might be into that. He's like, all right, yeah, anytime you're ready. And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh my God! Like, even though it's not a big time thing, but just a reason to learn how to really wrestle. I immediately ran over to my wife. I was like, you're not gonna believe the conversation I just had. I told her, she was like, you cannot be serious, and I was like, 100%,
100%.
Up to the point where later that evening we were getting everyone for bed, and I was changing clothes because she had made the point where you're at the wrestle in your underwear and stuff. I was like, yeah, I can. Well, I said I can get it like a singlet, it don't have to be just the underwear parts or pants. And as I was getting dressed, I stopped with my $30 underwear and came out of the bathroom and did some poses. At first, I was joking by myself, and she caught me. And then I turned around and did them all. And she's like, you're not serious. I was like, if I get a little bit more shape, I might be dead serious.
Oh my gosh, this would be great.
That was the highlight of my weekend.
Chuck wants to get slapped around in a wrestling ring.
I'm 100% up for it.
That's so awesome.
I will be the punching bag, and I don't give a shit.
That's crazy,
so that's
dude. That's awesome.
No, but it was fun. Again, I'll reiterate.
Yeah.
Around Roy City, Rockwall area, Fate, Texas is where they run monthly shows. CWF, you can find them on Facebook and
that's awesome.
Internet and all that. Really good guys, all of them, the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Talked to all of them. Awesome.
It's really cool that your dad was able to make that happen too, though.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just a different way to reach people as far as spiritually and
bringing a different crowd.
Get someone to come watch wrestling, and they, someone talks and gives a message. So,
absolutely.
Anyway, it was awesome. It was fun. That conversation was
day made.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Oh my gosh. I hope this happens. Follow through, Chuck. Follow through.
I might legit. If nothing else, that can be my workout that I need to be doing anyway.
That's great.
So, moving on.
Well, what do we got next? We got something we've talked about over there to the left there.
Yeah, I can't see that part.
Okay.
So I was like, wait, I saw the next part, and I was like, I thought we had a segue to that. And this is the segue. Also over the weekend, I think it was over the weekend, they released more still shots and news about the new Space Jam movie.
That's right.
And if you've been listening to us for a while, you may remember when we were doing Answer the Internet last year.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, I think it was Answer the Internet.
Yeah, it was.
Came across as, I don't know if it was a cartoon character that was hot or something. And my immediate response was, do you remember Lola Bunny from Space Jam? Well...
Yeah, it was somewhere along the lines of
the
hottest Disney or animated character. And your immediate response was Lola Bunny.
Lola '90s Space Jam Lola was thick with two C's, and they have revised her in a new Space Jam, and she
Yes.
is
Less
no longer
less
thick with
thick.
two C's.
Yep. Yep.
There was she was Lola was trending over the weekend because they did a redesign of her. Most notably, it was the crop tops missing.
Yep. And a reduction in the.
Well, I don't think the word reduction was used. It was that this time they put Lola in a sports bra.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it looks like she has no boobs.
Okay.
Not that it matters if she does or not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
The short shorts are gone. She has shorts and leggings underneath.
Man.
And
the 90s.
Yeah, she just the only thing that defines her as a female bunny is that her ears are tied together and she has eyeliner on, and that's about it.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. And there was a little, there's a back and forth of, oh, if you want sexualized Lola and not whatever, but now it's funny because it's part of like the modern culture and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But now they're saying because even though she was hot for a cartoon character,
right.
She was like the next best person on the court in Space Jam besides Michael Jordan.
True, yeah.
So they're saying if you changed her look that dramatically,
yeah.
she's better still be
yeah.
the best player behind LeBron James and have a big part in the movie. Because
Toon Squad.
The people that were spinning were like, so now you're saying that she can't be sexy and awesome. She can only be awesome.
Gotcha.
Or sexy. She can't be both.
Okay.
Which is like, you can't, if you're a female athlete, you're either good at sports or you're hot.
Right.
You can't be both.
Right.
So,
jeez.
Now that's the anticipation of part of this movie is, okay, Lola's not hot anymore. Not as hot. I shouldn't say not hot. Not as hot.
Yeah,
People may still be, I don't know. What is that? Furries?
Furries?
Where people dress, have you never heard of furries? People dress up like animals, and it's a weird fetish type.
Okay, yeah. I'm aware of that, yes.
Anyways. Yeah, so there's going to be... Now everyone's going to want to see, okay, she's not glammed up anymore. She's still going to be awesome. And have
the 90s were a special time, basically, is what we're saying here.
Well, I mean... And,
it really was.
Who doesn't remember Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
True, absolutely.
You couldn't make that nowadays.
No.
Anyways,
yeah,
this
kind of plays into the whole the cancel culture that is just like running through everything right now.
We do not have enough time to.
I know it's exhausting. All I wanted to say was, or make a point to that was, it's like really getting exhausting. But yeah, that's interesting. I'm not surprised that it changed. Obviously, it's this whole Space Jam 2 is going to be interesting to say the least.
And just so we're clear, on YouTube we might get killed for it because I know people are getting killed on the internet for it.
Yeah.
This picture, the full picture, which I don't think you have you might have a little. I mean, that is the picture, but the full image, is coming to find out is a Photoshop fan made.
Okay.
Highly sexualized version.
Gotcha. I don't remember her looking that.
Yeah, no, that's come to find out that
the crop top is a little high.
Found is a fan made.
Okay.
Hot stuff picture.
That makes sense. I don't remember that crop top riding that high.
No, but she did have a crop top.
Okay.
And she didn't look like this. I'll say that.
This is getting weird. All right.
We can get weirder. You want to?
I'm just kidding.
Kidding. That was the news.
Oh,
that was
man.
the big trending news. Was all the Space Jam news came out was Lola Bunny being drastically different.
Yeah, and just the whole, the cancel culture crap that's going on. Mr. Potato Head and Dr. Seuss, and I don't know. It's just getting out of hand, in my opinion. I mean, it's just nuts.
And
leave the past in the past, right? I don't know.
Well, and talking about the future moving forward, the opposite of what you just said. Have you heard of or dabbled in Top Shot?
Dude, we have discussed this. In fact, I've started to see people start talking about it more and more over the past few weeks. You're more up on this than I am.
Mm-hmm.
You did kind of give me a run through, but let's talk about this. This is kind of like the meat and potatoes of our episode this
I
week.
will explain it the best that I can.
Yeah. And this
And
and this this is in line with, and I know a lot of people are starting to see discussions about this. This is an NFT, right?
EFT.
EFT. Okay. NFT is the non fungible. What's the T stand for?
EFT or NFT?
NFT. What does the T
No,
stand
Nifty.
for?
You're right. NFT. I was wrong.
Okay.
Nifty.
Non fungible. What does the T stand for? Non fungible,
Transaction, maybe?
possibly.
We'll
Go
look it
ahead.
up.
I'll look it up.
So, what it is, Top Shot is in collaboration with the NBA Players Association and the NBA. And it's, think of like Bitcoin. You don't get a physical coin
Sorry. Non fungible. Yeah, there you go. Non fungible token.
token.
Sorry.
Like Bitcoin.
Yes.
When you buy Bitcoin, they don't send you a bag of coins.
Right.
It's online. It's virtual currency.
Mm-hmm. Via the blockchain.
Right.
Yep.
And Top Shot is the same concept but trading card.
Mm-hmm.
You don't when you get a Top Shot moment is what it's called.
And this is strictly digital too, just so.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get a physical card or
Right.
anything, but it's like trading cards.
Yeah.
You sign up to or get a pack which may have 3 moments in it.
Mm-hmm.
And
And these are live clips.
these moments are clips.
Yeah.
They're video clips of certain plays, like one of the ones we were looking at it before this, Luka Doncic.
Yep.
One of like it's a gold, and there's different ones. There's like commons, rares, whatever, just
Yeah.
what they're labeled and how many. It's like it's just like the digital currency. Like
Mm-hmm.
they will make this block is a blockchain.
It's blockchain. Yep.
So they'll make 2,000 clips
Yeah.
of this play
Yeah.
for Top Shot, and that's all there is.
Yeah.
So if you have one of those 2,000,
And each
depending on
one
what
has its own serial number, basically, right?
Right.
Yep.
And so you may have number 200 of 2,000,
Right.
or you may have number 1,251 of
Right.
2,000.
Right.
And of course, the higher serial number you have, the better value.
Okay.
Is what they're saying.
Really?
Or like I was explaining to you, Doncic is number 77.
Yeah.
If you have number 77 of that series,
Yeah.
it's going to be probably worth more than 76.
Right.
Because that's his number.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
a digital player card, but instead of just a piece of paper or image, it's
Mm-hmm.
a video clip.
That's awesome.
And that's hot right
Yeah,
now.
and this is an NBA, like official NBA.
Yes. And they have signed a deal with the NFL already
Nice.
as well, but they
Nice.
just haven't started doing the NFL
Yeah.
moments or packs yet.
Yeah.
But Top Shot's the one that's blown up, basically because
Is Top Shot going to be the overall umbrella brand? And you'll have like NBA Top Shot, NFL Top Shot,
I don't
MLB Top Shot, you know what I mean?
I'm-
Probably
I
not.
don't know because I'd have to see if Top Shot is like the company
Right.
or if that's just what the
NBA.
background, whoever came up with this.
Yeah.
That's what they named it for.
For
It could
NBA.
be NFL, something.
Yeah.
Slingshots or something. I don't know. It could be named something
Yeah,
else, but it's
yeah.
still ran behind the scenes by that
Right.
company or program that
Yeah.
runs with the blockchain and
Yes.
Top Shot.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's basically digital trading cards, and
Freaking genius, I want to say, just like right off the bat.
part of the reason why they're super hot right now is because it's in the beta stage, so it's still
Right.
testing,
Yeah, and it does say that on the website. It
Yes.
says Top Shot Beta.
and they're only able to operate at a certain capacity.
Yeah.
So, like even right now, it's hard depending on what day it is and what they're doing.
Right.
It can be hard to even create an account.
Okay.
Like when I found out about it, it still took me a week and a half to even get through
Hmm.
to make an account.
And that's kind of when it started to reach a lot of the social media platforms, and people were starting to find out.
Well, and it
about
kind of piggybacked on the GameStop and all that.
Yeah.
Because these packs and this stuff is so limited, and it's like Bitcoin and Dogecoin.
Yep.
That realm that you open a pack for $9, and you get 3 moments
Mhm.
immediately minimum.
Yeah.
Those 3 moments are worth $25 each.
That's awesome.
So you pay $9 if you're able to get in, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
you have $75 worth of digital product.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
sign-up's limited right now. I was finally able to get in. The next part, and also the hard part, is they're packs.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you can
can't
just go
buy
to
an
Walmart.
individual.
Yeah, it's not like you can just go to Walmart and buy a pack of cards, or like Digital World. You can't just go to like Amazon and buy a digital pack of cards.
Right.
You have to buy it through Top Shot.
Right.
You have to have an account.
Right. And that's the only pack.
Right. Well, they'll so like they did one a couple weeks ago. It's called Rising Stars.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of young players.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you Rising Stars pack is going to be $30.
And which level is it? Like you mentioned there were levels, like
well,
rare
mostly
or
common, but they'll put rares in it.
Okay.
Or like Rising Stars.
Yeah.
It'll be like, okay, you're guaranteed one gold Rising Star moment in your pack.
Nice.
But there's only like maybe there's 6 moments. So there could be 5 commons, but you get one guaranteed gold, whatever.
That's awesome.
But the kicker of it is, just like the moments, the packs are limited.
Okay.
So they'll say, hey, we're dropping a pack Tuesday morning at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you there's only going to be 60,000 packs. And you have to go in and get in the queue. So say it starts at 10. If you get in there before 10.
And just to be clear, no one pack is the same because it's full. Each pack has digital cards that have.
Well, it's just like trading cards.
Individual serial numbers.
Every pack's not the same.
But each one has a serial number that differentiates from all the rest.
So like we could have the same Luka moment,
but different serial
numbers.
Yeah.
And different rarities. You may have the common one. I may have the gold.
So would the rarity be like a different camera view?
It could be a different camera view, or it could be like a different design on the video.
Okay.
Or just the lettering on the card will be gold instead of gray.
Interesting. All right.
Just like a trading card.
Yeah.
You could have back in the day, you could have a Michael Jordan plain card, and you could have a Michael Jordan with gold ribbon that they only made 100 out of.
Right.
Same card. It's just they made this one a little different and made less of them.
Nice.
So the packs, there's only 60,000. Like say, we're releasing Rising Stars. It's going to be, I think the packs I've seen, one was $9. A different series was like $40, and then one was like $200.
Nice.
And so you're guaranteed different stuff in those packs. If you get in before the time slot, like 10 a.m. is a time slot, at 10, if you're in the queue, like hey, enter me, and you're in there before it starts, it will random number generator spit you out a number of where you are in line.
Okay.
Then if you get in after it started, you just get to the back.
Okay.
So the concept is you get in before it starts, and then you get random.
And you get in line.
The problem is, like last week, they did quite a few drops, 60,000 packs or 6,000 packs.
Wow.
But they had 200,000 people in line.
Mm.
So it depends on where your random number spits out at.
Yeah.
I'm now 0 for 7 on getting packs. Because I have not. I got the closest. I thought I had it. I texted you.
Yeah. You said you thought you had your chance.
And come to find out, I was like 1,000 spots out.
Oh wow.
Of what it ended up being. But that's how close it was, because it'll update.
Yeah.
Because it takes 2 or 3 hours to get these sold, because they give you 20 minutes.
Okay.
To
get in.
If you're in line.
Yeah.
They'll email you, and you leave the page or whatever. They'll email you and say, hey, your spot. You got 20 minutes to log in and check out.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you're skipped.
And you're checking out with actual money.
Actual money on Top Shot.
Okay.
Just
like Bitcoin.
Yeah. So, and I actually ended up buying a pack. I told you I bought a pack. I bought a. Yeah. Now the prices have come down a little bit, but still, you're talking like the basic packs they sell are $9, and I think you get 3 moments.
That's pretty good.
One moment is average going to cost you right now about $10 to $15.
Okay.
Just one.
But these moments.
Because that's the other thing. This is why it's popular.
Yeah.
After you get a pack,
they
have a marketplace.
Okay.
On Top Shot.
Okay.
So if you want a Luka card, you can go to the marketplace, search Luka, and it'll pull up all the moments that Top Shot has made.
Mm-hmm. And somebody now owns.
And it'll say like 100 listings. So then
Okay.
you click on it and you can pick a serial number
Okay.
of the ones available for sale. Because if you get a pack and you don't want it, you can sell it in the marketplace.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the thing.
Okay.
If you
Is that the only place you can sell it?
Yes.
Okay.
Now,
Sell and buy for now?
well, I've seen them on eBay, but I don't know if it's like a link or whatever. But the official way is on the marketplace.
Yeah.
But like, say you open up a pack, you get a Luka Gold or whatever.
Yeah.
And you say you paid $200 for this pack.
Right.
That Luka Gold could potentially be worth $80,000.
Right. Right.
Like we mentioned Luka moments earlier.
Yeah.
We looked last night, and last year, if you remember, in the playoffs against the Clippers, he did that buzzer beater.
Yep.
To win that game.
Yeah.
That's a moment in Top Shot that they've already released.
Okay.
There's like 3 levels of rarity to it, and the most expensive rarity only made like 1,000 or something of those moments, and it's listed. Probably cost that person $200 for the pack.
Yeah.
It's listed for $144,000.
Holy crap.
On Top
Well,
Shot.
I saw yesterday, I think, that a LeBron James dunk clip had sold for $200,000.
Yep.
And I immediately was like, yeah, that's got to be Top Shot, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's already a lot of money getting pumped into these digital cards, quote
and the
unquote.
drops are random. Like,
Really?
Like this week so far, this is Wednesday night. There hasn't been a drop since Sunday.
So, okay. Is this going to go back as far as like Michael Jordan era?
Potentially.
Okay.
So I don't know when they started, but
It's going to get crazy at that point.
They have like there's a series, and it's like called it's like early adopter series of moments, and they were sold in 2019. So they were testing this in like 2019.
Oh wow, okay.
But it just blew up in the last month.
Yeah, yeah.
But so right now,
because a lot of people are talking about NFTs now, and
most of the moments are from 2020 and
Yeah.
2021.
Okay.
But there's a couple 2019s. I haven't seen like any classic moments or nothing like that. But they're mostly from right now.
Okay.
But you're talking about like if LeBron breaks a scoring record, they're going to turn that shot into a moment.
Right.
And then it's going to be released and worth a lot of money.
Yeah, yeah.
How this is working currently.
Insane.
And why? So I did finally go in and bite the bullet. I bought a moment. I ended up picking Kristaps Porzingis.
Yep.
Because the moment
You showed me this.
75%. It's a Luka assist to Kristaps for a dunk.
Yeah. He does a really nice crossover from the top of the
Luka does.
Yeah, Luka does. He has the ball, like you said, 75% of the moment is Luka dribbling, crossover, and then a toss to Porzingis, and then he dunks it.
Right.
But it's a Porzingis card.
It's a Porzingis card, but it predominantly features
Luka.
a Luka assist, which Luka's one of the most expensive players on Top Shot.
And
right
I
now.
think that what you have there is valuable just simply because of that.
And
right?
I paid. It's a common. It doesn't have a high serial. I think it's number 23450 out of like 30,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's not a high serial number. It's just here's why I bought it. I said the drops are random.
Yeah.
They did 4 over the weekend. They did 3 $9 packs, 2 on Friday, 1 Saturday morning, and then they did a $200 pack on Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
And I didn't realize till I tried to get in line for the $200 pack that they make the rules up as they go. And this isn't a diss.
Yeah.
But they're trying to cultivate the community and get not resellers and stuff, like flippers.
Yeah, yeah.
So people that don't really care about it to get in.
Right. Because there are going to
get their
be
hands on one of these rare packs.
Because that's probably already happening.
And they flip them.
Yep.
So on the $200 pack that guaranteed you like one legendary moment or whatever, come to find out in the fine print, you had to already own moments to even be eligible to enter. So if your account didn't have any current moments,
gotcha, you're not eligible.
You weren't eligible. So if you had bought packs, had moments, sold them all, you couldn't get in line for this.
Gotcha. You have to have a certain amount in your bank or your cube, so to speak.
Yeah, you pretty much had to have
or in your possession.
Like me, I've had an account. I've tried to get packs. I haven't got my hands on one.
Yeah.
haven't been in the marketplace because it's expensive.
Yeah.
And but the rule was you have to have at least one moment in your collection to even be eligible to enter.
Gotcha.
This line.
I like that. That's a good rule.
So I sucked it up, but I think it ended up costing me $16 for Kristaps Porzingis moment.
Yeah.
So if they do that again,
yeah,
I can at least get in line. And it doesn't cost you anything to get in line. Like I've been in line, like I said, I'm 0 for 7.
Yeah.
It'll just you get in line, it'll count down, and it tells you how many people are left in front of you.
I'm gonna jump in on this. I want to experience it.
And so it'll tell you how many people are in front of you. Like if I'm number 20,000.
Yeah.
And there's only 15,000 packs. It'll say when it starts, that's what it'll say. Then it'll go down. There'll be an update. There's only 10,000 packs left. 12,000 people are in front of you.
Okay.
That's why I was that $1,000 number.
Yeah.
Because it would say
so close.
Because your number updates real time.
Okay.
The actual pack numbers update periodically.
Okay.
So at some points it would say, "Hey, there's 10,000 packs left. Your number 10,012."
Okay.
So it's like, oh, I'm right there.
Yeah.
Then it would update and it would say, okay, now there's only 5,000 packs. Your number 7,000.
Yeah.
So it's like, wait, why does it jump? It's because your number in line drops as it goes, whereas they update how many packs are left.
Crazy.
And if this is over the head, I'm sorry. It's just I've been like.
No, it's not over the head. I'm following.
I collected cards when I was a kid.
Yeah.
My dad collected cards.
Same.
And that was a thing when we were growing up.
I had a whole notebook, zipper, trapper keeper full of cards.
And so this is like the new trading card.
You know what's crazy is my son, Connor, he has the same thing, but it's full of Pokemon cards. I was like, dude, hang on to those because those are going to be worth something one day.
I still have mine.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to my baseball cards.
I still have my baseball cards and my Pokemon cards.
Yeah. I think I gave them to my son, and I don't know what happened to them.
So,
but,
anyways,
dude,
Top Shot is where
this is awesome.
And I will be lit when I get my hands on a pack. And I was willing to spend $200 on Sunday if I got in, just because.
Right.
It's like that GameStop thing right now.
Yeah, it's the early stages. Yeah.
You can get a $200 pack, get your moments, keep your good one, and sell the others.
Yeah.
And get your money back.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's just they're so limited.
Yeah.
And part of it is when you get your moment, your serial code, it's like registered to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's yours. Just like Bitcoin or whatever. Like it's you own it for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. Dude, it's awesome. Well, in the same vein of that conversation of like this is an NFT. What I'm hearing now is get ready because there is going to be a slew of new NFTs coming out over the next year, few years, whatever.
And it's going
to be across the board.
What it is or what it could be. I mean, it's just
Well, it's a collector's item. But people will start creating these collector's items, and these will become NFTs on the blockchain. And
it's almost like
it's just the new digital world.
A little bit. Well, I'll reference Fortnite, which we're going to go into next week.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
But it's almost in a sense of like in Fortnite or in video games, you can get different outfits.
Yeah,
let's say
absolutely. Yep.
They could turn it into if you get a rare outfit, I could sell it to you in Fortnite for 2,000 V-Bucks or whatever.
Right.
And that's what's happening here. They're creating this thing, this digital item.
Yep.
It's not physical; it's digital.
Right.
It lives out.
That's the only difference.
In the interwebs.
Yeah.
But you own it. You own the rights to it. You can sell it.
Yep.
Or keep it.
It's unique.
Yep.
Nobody else will have it, and that's the awesome thing about blockchain.
If you have number one moment of 200, you are the only one in the world with the number one moment of 200.
Cannot be recreated.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah. That's the beauty of the blockchain.
They can recreate the moments, but they can't recreate. Like they can make more moments if they wanted to. They're not going to because that ruins the business model. But if they did,
this was one of the first 200 ever made.
Number one.
Right. This was
just
one.
Just like trading cards. There's 3,000 cards, but you have like the first books. Yeah. You know, those things with papers and binders that we used to have.
Oh wow.
The expensive ones,
Yeah.
name brand books, if you got a first edition,
Yeah.
similar concept.
Yeah.
If you got a first edition book
Yeah.
or a high serial number, a number one serial number, and
Yep.
Top Shot, it's more expensive than the standard.
And I guess that's where
the
I'm
reprint
confused.
of the book.
How is the higher number more valuable than the lower number? Because, you know,
It's not.
in the normal world, usually like the number 1 or 2 or 3 are the hottest items because those were the first created.
That's the basic concept.
Okay.
But it's also you also got to think about being a collector.
Yeah.
What would be more dope having if again using Luke? We'll use LeBron as an example.
Yeah.
Say there's 2,000 LeBron moments of this dunk or whatever.
Same moment, same dunk,
moment,
2000
same serial
made.
numbers. What's more appealing to you as a collector? Do you want moment number 10 out of 2,000?
Yeah.
Or do you want number 23 out of 2,000 because that's his number?
Well, of course you would want
That's what I'm
23
saying.
because there's that.
That's
but
a situation where the higher serial number, because it's their player number,
that
is
makes
worth
sense to
more.
me. Or maybe even like the year he was born.
But in just
Or his
weird
birth
stuff,
or his
weird
birthday.
stuff like that is
Yeah.
gonna matter.
Oh yeah.
Basically, the serial number is gonna matter. Basic concept is the lower the number, the closer to 1 you get, the more expensive it's going to be, except for outliers like jersey numbers, maybe birthdays, area codes even.
Or where they were born or something like that. Yeah.
It's going to be weird.
That's awesome.
They're saying if you're collecting them and you want the immediate way to base whether you got a good one, even if it's a common, is what's the serial number.
Okay.
Because you could have a number 1 common and it's still going to be worth a lot because it's the number 1.
Yeah. Dude, nuts. I'm interested to see what else comes of this whole NFT world.
I still don't fully understand.
Well, I was listening to a podcast. I'm starting to get it. I get it and I understand it, but it's also like you have to be the type of person that enjoys collecting things, and only you are going to be able to find value in that. Like other people may find zero value in a LeBron dunk moment. And some people are into it, some people aren't.
That's crazy to me because, like, I do collect. I think we've danced around and mentioned that I collect Ninja Turtle action figures.
Yeah.
I have collected baseball cards. Some people collect jerseys, stuff.
Essentially, as long as there's a marketplace for this, then it's valuable.
But here's the difference, and why I can't fully grasp it is because those items, like my stuff that I collect, is displayed. Yeah, you can walk into a section of my house, my area,
right,
and see these
physical.
things.
It's a physical item. Yeah,
you can't display these items that are worth. How are you going to explain to somebody you spent $100,000 on an NBA moment?
You know, it would be really cool.
Where is it? It's on my computer.
Well, time out. This might be a really genius idea that I'm about to let out. But you know those little digital picture frames that just play in people's houses? You could have something like that created to where that shows a physical display,
dude.
But it's a digital.
Let's make money. Let's make money.
Seriously, right?
Because you know
that's a physical, but also digital.
Like framed jerseys.
Yeah.
You could do a framed screen and have the
Here's my moment. Holy shit,
dude. I'm editing that out.
Holy shit. Yeah, please edit that out. That's somebody's had to think of that. No, maybe not.
It may be early enough we can get on it. We're going to be rich. Screw AMC. We're going to be rich.
Dude.
Anyways, that's the next part is how to display it. Like, it's hard to explain to somebody, I spent $100,000 on this. Where is it? It's in my computer.
I get that.
Me to pull it up and look at it?
Well, so I was listening to a podcast today, and they got on the subject of NFTs, but this was more in line with like music and like, what is this gonna? This is all gonna start developing. Like, musical artists, could start taking like perhaps their demos and turning those into NFTs, to where, hey, this is super rare. Nobody else is gonna have this little clip or this song, for instance, right? And they could turn like a demo.
They could do
into an NFT.
A limited edition song. They're only going to put out 3,000 digital copies of it.
Yeah, that's to kind of give everybody an idea of what this is looking like or what it could turn into.
It's about to get wild.
Something like that, yeah. Well, it's because we're moving into a strictly like digital world. I mean, we're already there,
I'm still
but
waiting
it's
on my flying car.
Yeah, no shit.
So, anyways, that's the rundown on Top Shot and what's really breaking the internet.
I love that.
And I'll keep
So
you updated
interesting.
if I happen to do anything on there.
Well, I'm gonna go create. I'm gonna go create an account and start messing around in there and try to get in line and all that. Just because I'm curious, and I think it's worth getting in now early, because you never know. You might come across something that's super valuable, and it could
Now
be.
they did do something unique about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a get in line for pack. They did a pre-order, but you had to be at the computer at a certain time. Guaranteed pre-order for like this window of time. Like if you're in there in this window of time, you were guaranteed pre-order. I missed the window. Like I couldn't make it. So I didn't. So a lot of people this week or next week are going to get their first packs because they got in on pre-orders. It wasn't a line system. It was just be at your computer at noon on Saturday. And you'll get a pack.
Nice.
The basic pack, but you'll get your first pack. So I missed that, but still trying. So anyways.
Dude, super interesting. I'm glad we talked about that because it is a hot topic right now, and yeah, it's just going to grow, and it's going to spread out into so many different things. And it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. But it's all primarily like digital. That's the thing I'm still struggling with. I'm like, it can't be a physical thing. It's all digital.
I don't know the full details, so I don't want to say, oh, jump in and get rich quick, because I think there is like a waiting period on when you can withdraw your money. Like if you sell stuff on there, there's a time period on I want to say I saw something about 30 days. Like you can't withdraw money.
And I like that too, because that prevents people like flippers from
and
getting
currently they said that this is just temporary, but like right now you can only buy a moment in the marketplace like once every day or 6 hours.
Yeah.
And you can only sell one moment at a time.
Yeah.
You can only list one moment at a time for a day or whatever. Like you can't have more than 2 moments listed at one time.
Yeah.
So they're limiting the trade and sell right now because it is so wild.
Yeah.
And they're also limiting your withdrawal. So you may, if you get a moment, you sell it for a lot of money.
Yeah.
You very well could just have that money sitting in there for a while.
So here's an interesting question, and then we'll move on to the last topic. Do you think that this makes physical collectible items even more valuable now, with the push into like a new digital collectible? Do you think it'll make
I would say yes.
the physicals more valuable? I would think so, but it almost makes you wonder, like, is digital going to be the new thing? And people, but there's always this nostalgia with, like, humans love nostalgia. So like, let's say 20 years down the road you have your physical Ninja Turtle collection.
Mm-hmm.
That could be worth a killing because people are like, man, I miss the physical, like,
could very well be
type thing. You know what I mean?
Could very well be.
I would think.
I don't know, but it's just that NFT aspect of it. Because I mean, no one's sitting around collecting VHS tapes right now.
Right. True.
There's not a $3,000 VHS sitting around.
Yeah, or CDs or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's because those were mass produced also. So
right.
It's
and it wasn't marketed as a collectible.
But it's new, it's interesting, and it's hot right now. So
yeah,
of course we're checking it out.
Heck yeah. All right.
Hit me with the serious.
You ready for the serious question?
All right, serious question.
All right, serious question. This is serious. Chuck, do you, or have you ever, ended your hot shower with a cold shower? And by that I mean like on purpose.
Of course.
You have? Okay.
I'll take cold showers on purpose.
Really? Okay.
Not for the reason most people joke about taking a cold shower.
What's that reason that people joke about? I'm fairly new to this cold shower thing.
You don't remember
yeah.
saying like when a hot chick walks by or like hits on you, you're like, oh shit, I gotta take a cold shower now.
Okay.
Or you gotta take a cold shower.
I got you. I've never heard that.
Never heard that. Okay, well,
I'm from a different world, I guess.
No, I don't like super hot showers. So like my showers, I will heat them up, but my showers are warm
to cold,
warm to kind of hot at best.
Yeah.
and then yeah.
Okay.
Like, when you start adjusting when your heat goes down,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll usually just let it run
Just
down.
let it run down. Okay.
But like
Interesting.
in the summer when I'm mowing and stuff, like I will come in
Oh
and
yeah.
take cold showers.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and actually in the summer, just in general, I'm a hot person. I'm always hot in the summer, so I will just take cold showers because I don't want to be hot anymore.
I naturally I used to be just strictly hot shower guy, but I started to hear this trend of like, yeah, you should finish your shower with like a 30-second to a minute like cold shower because
Is
it
there a
changed.
reason behind that?
Well, yeah, there's tons of reasons and research. Apparently, the main primary reason is because,
Shrinks your pores.
well, no, it almost feels like one somebody made an analogy like it almost feels like you're going into battle because you're having to sit there and suffer basically. And once you get out, you feel energized and you feel like you accomplished something because you were able to withstand an ice cold shower.
That's dramatic.
I know, but that's the thing. Like, and it does. It's supposed to give you more energy. You're supposed to feel more energized and like ready to go versus like hopping out of like a hot shower.
Well, like when I do take a hot shower, it's because I just want to sit there.
Yeah,
And
right.
like almost like a sauna, like just
Yeah, exactly.
relax.
Yeah. But then sometimes it gets overwhelming when it gets too hot.
But that ties into, I saw it was like a list or article or something of like the best things you can do to wake up and be motivated
Yes.
and awake for the day. And one of the top things is legit.
Cold shower.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But it was legit splash cold water in your face.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
a legit thing that works.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're taking a shower right when you get up,
Yeah.
and you take a cold one, man,
Yeah.
you're gonna be wide awake.
Yeah, and I've been experimenting with it. I end my hot showers now with like a 30-second ice cold, and it is a game changer. Versus like hopping out of like a really hot sauna, almost like shower, the room steamed up. I'll hop out after a 30-second cold
I mean, in the summer,
splash.
I'll get out of a hot shower and I'll feel like I'm sweating for the next hour.
I agree. I'm naturally hot natured too, so this whole like new cold shower at the end of my hot shower is like fantastic. Yeah, game changer. So
Mind blown.
I was just curious, it's a serious question. Like are you in on the cold shower thing or
Yes.
not? And can you tell a difference?
I might have to start that.
in your
Like, I
energy.
might have to start actively trying it
Yeah.
at the end.
Try actively doing it and see how you feel like versus
You're talking about cold though.
cold.
Okay.
Like you're taking your shower and I'm like, "All right, I'm about to get out."
See, when I say cold showers, I'm not going cold.
Oh, I go cold.
Okay.
It's a game changer. It is brutal.
Now, I'll do that in the summer, but it also puts my body in shock sometimes
Well-
because I'm like about to have a heat stroke and I
Well,
get in a cold shower.
that's the goal. Like you're almost shocking your body, but if you can withstand it and make it through 30 seconds to an hour, or not an hour, 30 seconds to a minute, it's significantly like you can tell a difference
Okay.
in like your energy, and you're just like, oh man. And it's like a mental thing. You're like, dude, I was just able to withstand that, type thing. Anyways, I thought that was interesting that I came across that, and I've been messing around with it and experimenting, and yeah, I've noticed a difference.
I'm gonna try it out.
Try it,
Actively
but you got to
try it
go
out.
cold,
Yeah.
at least for
Cold,
30
cold.
seconds. Cold, yeah.
Full shrinkage.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap
That's
it up.
it.
That's gonna do it for this episode of Modern Dude Chat. Real quick, like, subscribe, connect, all that good stuff on social media, on the platform you're listening to this podcast on. It helps us
That's right.
out, goes a long way. Find us across the board on social media at Modern Dude Chat.
Yeah, don't forget about Patreon. We're on patreon.com. You can become a patron of MDC, Modern Dude Chat, for as low as $2, $5, or $10 a month. Greatly appreciated. And we appreciate all of our patrons. If you like this podcast and you want to help support it, go to patreon.com and look up Modern Dude Chat and support us. We can't thank you enough, and it goes right back into the podcast. So,
And if you're listening to this podcast, you made it this far, jump on YouTube and just subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
We're working on YouTube and getting some stuff going over there. We actually got video working now, so all our episodes are up on YouTube as well in video format. as well as a couple other things. So, again, across the board, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at Modern Dude Chat.
That's right.
Individually, I'm at Modern Chuck.
Cody Murph, CODYMURF.
We'll catch you next time.
Peace.